Hello, and welcome to Lighthouse Tarot, where we embrace the light within ourselves and within others. I'm your host, of course, Riley, coming back at you with a new video. If you're new to my channel, warm welcome from my heart to yours. Come join a bit. You might enjoy it here. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for your likes, shares, and comments. That helps YouTube algorithm push my videos up to the top. Almost at 4K subscribers. Let's go. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about Scorpio Rising women. What makes Scorpio Rising women so appealing, so irresistible? And in this video, I'm going to be talking more about the first impression of Scorpio Rising, not maybe a little bit about their personality, but this is more when you first meet a Scorpio Rising woman and what your impression is of them. So if I could sum up Scorpio Rising woman in 3 songs, it would be Man Eater by Nelly, I forget her last name, Body by Meg Thee Stallion, I know, I'm gonna get some shit for that, and Boss Bitch by Doja Cat. That's just it, that's the tea. If you look at the lyrics of these songs, Man Eater, make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you want all her love, wish you never met her at all. You know, and then Boss Bitch, I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, and I shine like gloss. I wear the hat and I wear the pants, I get advanced. Something like that. And what was the third one? Oh, Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Yeah, you guys know that. These are old songs, but these are just kind of what I was thinking of when I feel I come across a Scorpio Rising woman. This is what I think about. Because your rising sign is your appearance. If you want to get into someone's personality, you're going to look at their sun sign. Your sun sign is your personality, how your friends know you, how you operate in the day-to-day world. Your moon sign is the true you. This is how you emotionally react to something. Like, for example, I'm an Aquarius stellium. My sun's in the Aquarius, so I'm very futuristic, eccentric, original, and I like to think outside the box, but I also retreat and think of things analytically. You know, I don't really hone into my emotional side. That's more Scorpio and Pisces, because I'm on the cusp of Pisces. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And then with Virgo, this is how I react emotionally to something. So if someone hurts my feelings, I usually retreat and go inward, and I analyze it. And I use that Virgo intellect to kind of figure out, well, what's going on? Is this person projecting? Was this really me? Did I react in low vibration? Did I do something, or did they do something? And do I need to step away? And I will retreat, because Virgo is a shy sign. Virgo doesn't really like attention. Virgo is very confident, but they rather be praised behind closed doors. You know, they're interesting. I love Virgos, but yeah, your moon sign is going to be how you react to something emotionally. It also represents your relationship with your mother. Your sun sign is your relationship with your father, your true personality, how you are kind of in public. But your rising sign is your appearance. It's going to be how people perceive you. That doesn't mean that's how you are. Doesn't mean you're a bitch. Doesn't mean you're a boss. It just means that people perceive you that way, Scorpio Rising women. And you guys have this irresistible essence to you. You have this dark aura that makes people want more. The partner sign for Scorpio is Taurus, and Taurus is I own. Taurus is about the material world. It's about what you can have, and it's possessive, where Scorpio is more obsessive. So oftentimes or not, when you look at Tauruses, they're usually in long-term relationships. They're usually married, and they don't get divorced. They're in it to win it. They want to settle down. They're in it for the longevity. They work really hard in their life to accumulate comfortability, luxury. They like beautiful things because they're ruled by Venus. So does Libra, but Taurus is more like they're going to work hard to attain that person, to obtain that house, to obtain that car, whatever that may be. And they like to own things. So the downside of Scorpio risings is sometimes we attract people that become very obsessed with us and very possessive of us. And in turn, if you are operating in a low vibration, this can happen to you. You can meet someone, and if they have Taurus or Scorpio in their chart, be very careful. You know, I've dated 2 Scorpio moons. Scorpio Rising, and I believe one of them may have also been a Scorpio Rising or Leo. I'm not 100% on that person's chart, but whew, you gotta be careful around people with Scorpio in your chart if you're a Scorpio Rising woman, because these are the people that are gonna take you down. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean that they can kind of see through what you're doing. As a Scorpio Rising woman, you have this very strong intuition because you're a water sign. So you have this connection to the universe, to God, to the higher self, to whatever the heck you want to call it. You know intuitively when someone is lying to you. It's very easy for you to pick this up. So as a Scorpio Rising woman, if you learn to listen to yourself, sorry, I had a mosquito or something. If you learn to listen to your intuition, it will never lead you wrong. If you have a weird feeling about someone when you first meet them, or if you have a sense that someone is kind of lying about something, even if it's not really big, you should go with your gut, Scorpio Rising women, because oftentimes or not, that person is usually a liar, or that person is lying about one thing, which means they're lying about a lot of things. Scorpio Rising women do need to be look out for being manipulative, because they could have grown up in a situation where someone was manipulative to them, or they don't have to. It doesn't mean that your childhood was like this, but maybe you dated someone who was very manipulative and you learned to also do that to get what you want, to get your needs met. Dear God, I can't talk. But yeah, as a Scorpio Rising woman, people find you so irresistible because of Pluto. And it's crazy. I got to go over this again because I recorded this video, my phone got too hot, so fingers crossed I don't have to record this a third time. But people find you irresistible because you're ruled by Pluto and Mars. Pluto is the planet of death, transformation, everything taboo, secrets, everything under the rug. So it gives you this dark aura, it gives you this essence that you're kind of like outside of this world. And then Mars gives you that masculine energy, which is crazy because a lot of people, they test Scorpio risings and they're like, oh, they ain't about this. They are about it. Because Mars is the planet of war. A Scorpio rising is very intelligent. I think I looked up which signs were the most intelligent out of all the zodiac signs, and I don't like to do this because I feel like every sign is intelligent. It just depends on what if you hone into, like, everyone's intelligent in their own way. Does that make sense? Like, you can be an expert astrologer, but you could be terrible at math. Does that mean you're not smart? No. It just means you're smart in a different way. So I believe the 3 signs that were the most intelligent was Aquarius was number 1, I believe Scorpio was number 2, and Virgo was number 3. But Scorpio is so intelligent because they notice patterns. They're the psychologists of the zodiac signs. They sit back and they listen more than they talk. Their first impression of a Scorpio rising is they're mysterious, they're irresistible, I want to know their secrets. But the more you push them, the more they're going to pull away. And whenever you're with the Scorpio, I've noticed myself being a Scorpio rising, whenever I was around someone who had a Scorpio moon or a Scorpio rising themselves, they just felt so trustworthy. I just wanted to open up about my life, about my trauma with them, and I would trauma dump on them. And I would kind of look back on that and wonder, why did I tell this person my secret, dude? I haven't told anybody this in 10 years. And I just told this person I just met something really deep and very private about myself. I don't like this. This is weird. And come to find out, when I would look up this person, they would be a Scorpio moon or Scorpio rising. So you guys hold this power within yourself, the power of listening, the power of tapping in your feminine energy. And you hold both masculine and feminine energy because of that Mars. You are masculine. You will stand up for yourself. You will stand up for your friends, your family with Scorpio rising. But you make for a great listener. People feel so comfortable around you. So you've got to kind of use this in a high vibration. Don't use people's secrets against them. That's not cool. Don't let people open up to you just so you can throw it back in their face later. And I'm not throwing stones, dude. I've done this before. But I've lived and I've learned and I've noticed that Sometimes people just need someone to listen to. And Scorpio rising women, you guys have this power, and you could make for a great counselor or psychologist if you want to pursue that. Anyway, back to the point. Scorpio rising women, you guys are just sexy. People automatically, when they think of you, they think, you know what, they want to get down with you because you have this essence, this mystery about you, and you're very quiet. That's the difference between a Scorpio rising and a Leo rising. A Leo rising will be loud, they'll be flamboyant, they will just, oh, I'm here, because they're ruled by the sun. They want everyone to have a good time. Whereas Scorpio rising will kind of try to sneak in the bar or sneak in the grocery shop, and everyone is looking at them. They're like, what the fuck? What? I didn't do anything. I didn't even say anything. Well, your aura is very big as Scorpio rising woman or man. I've noticed with the Scorpio rising men in my life, whenever I have had them, or Scorpio moon men, the way they move their body, the way they make eye contact is very magnetic. There's just something about it. It's something that cannot be taught. It's kind of like when actors have that special something, you know, when they had that audition for that big part, nobody got it except for that one guy, except for that one girl. And when the producers or whoever it is that hires them ask, well, what made them different? Oh, they had that special something. You know, it's a trait that cannot be taught. And Scorpio rising women, you guys are blessed with this, and men, but people just, they like you. They want to get to know you. The polar thing about Scorpio rising women is people love or hate them for no reason. And it's pretty shallow to judge someone's appearance or first impression and like either love them or hate them. It doesn't sit well with me, but I have found this to be true, and I kind of just roll with the punches. I kind of realize, hey, if somebody is like infatuated with me, it's usually has to do with just my appearance, and I kind of need to steer clear. If someone hates me because they just judge me off face appearance, I also need to steer clear of that. Whew, talking's hard today. But yeah, Scorpio rising women, I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know, you guys got that special something. Much like a Libra rising or a Taurus rising, you guys are blessed by having a very attractive, oh yeah, let's talk about your physical attractiveness. You guys have a very, not in the way that a Libra has aesthetically pleasing face or a Taurus has a very aesthetically pleasing face, but you guys have this rugged look to you. If you're a woman, you have like a strong jawline. You guys usually have a prominent nose that kind of brings your face together as a Scorpio rising. You guys have very magnetic eyes. Eye contact is everything to you, Scorpio rising. May that be in an intimidation way or in attracting way. You guys just tend to make eye contact with people all the time. And the only time you don't, maybe if you're ADHD and you're telling a story, you're like, la, 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 and you're thinking about something, you're looking up to the right, and you're thinking and you're recalling information, and once you're more comfortable with someone. But Scorpio rising women, they know how to intimidate someone if need be. If someone's messing with their friend, say they're at a bar and their friend is dancing and this guy's getting a little bit too close for comfort, Scorpio rising woman's gonna look at that dude and be like, just give them drastic side eye, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, oh my bad, and just kind of walk off. They don't really have to say anything. A lot of men can be intimidated by Scorpio rising women because Scorpio rising women are very powerful. They're usually involved in maybe some type of sport, martial art. They go to the gym a lot. They have that Mars pent up energy, so they have to release that energy in a good way, in a healthy way. And Scorpio rising women love power, so usually they're going to be pretty high in their career or working towards getting higher in their career. And this can intimidate a lot of men or women. It doesn't really matter. But whoever's interested in you, Scorpio rising, I've found that the people that aren't working on themselves or they have low self-esteem will not really like you. They'll try to pull you down, and that's when you may notice this person has some type of issue going on with them. But it's neither here nor there, because I think we all go through I've been on the lower side and I've been on the higher side of Scorpio rising. Do you get what I'm saying? I've been evolved and I've been unevolved. I've learned a lot, and I have also learned nothing. You know, knowledge is infinite. We can never learn everything. You can never say I'm smarter than anyone, I'm the best at this, because there's always space for learning. There's always space for understanding. So I have also been on the other end where I've had low self-esteem and I've teared people down, but I've also been on the other end when I was confident and I've had partners kind of try to belittle me or pick at me because they didn't like that. So do be wary of that, Scorpio rising. This video is getting kind of long, but Scorpio rising women, people are infatuated with you. People's first impression of you is you're mysterious, you got that special something. They want to get to know you. They want to know your secrets, but you're not going to let them know because you're Scorpio rising. But yeah, without further ado, let's just wrap up this video. Drop a black heart if you're a Scorpio rising woman or cross watcher. As always, I'm open for birth chart readings and tarot readings. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!